bullying in Rhode Island schools. We're learning more tonight about the results of a new survey.
And the survey covered everything from school facilities to leadership. And tonight we're digging deeper into what the numbers show about the instances of bullying in local schools and how the problem is being addressed. Eyewitness News reporter Eric Halperin has the details now from our control room. Eric?
Mike and Shannon, the survey is based on data collected from more than 119,000 Rhode Islanders, including students, families, and teachers. A roundtable discussion about this survey just wrapped up in the last hour or so. The topics in the survey done by SurveyWorks range from school safety to how well students feel what they're learning in school connects to their lives. We took a look through many of the questions. One focused on bullying, asking students if they've been bullied on school property in the past 12 months. Here's what surveyed students had to say. 21% of students in grades 6 to 12 reported being bullied in the latest survey. That number is unchanged from last year's survey. 34% of students surveyed in grades 3 to 5 said they were bullied up in this year's survey. That's up 3% from last year's. Overall, it comes out to 24% this year, which is roughly the same as last year.
These data, they shouldn't really spark comparisons, they should spark conversations. And we know that people had conversations across the state. We adopted statewide social and emotional learning standards, which will help with the work to make sure that students feel more included and more supported. But the bullying is something that we have to continue to focus on.
And school violence is also looked at in this survey. Coming up new at 6, we take a look at some of that data. I'm Eric Halperin, Eyewitness News.
Now we're taking a close look at the results of a statewide survey measuring how students, parents, and teachers feel about the learning environment in Rhode Island schools.
Eyewitness News reporter Eric Halperin joins us now live in studio with the new details at 6. Eric?
Mike and Shannon, with the tragedies in Santa Fe and Parkland this year, school safety has been a big topic of discussion nationally and here in Rhode Island. This survey did not include any specific question about gun violence, but it does have a section of questions related to school safety. Rhode Island education leaders, parents, and students meeting to discuss the latest SurveyWorks results. Included in the topics addressed is a set of questions about school safety. One question asks students and families, how often do you worry about violence at your or your child's school? The survey classifies sometimes, frequently, and almost always as unfavorable responses. In this year's survey, 38% of students in grades 6 to 12 responded unfavorably. That's up 5% from last year. There's a bigger jump amongst parents. This year, 50% of parents reported they sometimes, frequently, or almost always worried about violence in their child's school. Last year, only 28% of surveyed parents gave unfavorable responses. While he doesn't know for sure, the Commissioner of Education says the Parkland shooting may have impacted answers because it happened during the survey period.
This is something that parents are worried about, not just in Rhode Island, but across the country.
Survey results impact how leaders look at and implement policy. And it's worth noting, when looking at the safety portion overall, including all the questions, 72% of family responded favorably, down 9% from last year. I'm Eric Halperin, Eyewitness News.